Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Victoria 3 for Persian Subversion. I'm your Leo Scalpin, where we pivoted. Russia is now best friend, and also I think Great Britain hates us, which is a bit of a problem, and just in general I'd like to try and avoid if I can. Yeah, so they're damaging relations. Because they've become, domineering to us. Wants to make a subject of Persia. Well, I mean, I'm not necessarily against it. Well, it's fine for now. I thought there was a become protectorate thing, but maybe not. No, we're fine though. Speaking of which, my arms industry now exists. So, some of the red tape. Ooh, and perfect crystal glass. Alright, textile mills to dye workshops, craftsmanship, sewing, lathes, and luxury furniture. You know what? Full-on precision tools. Let's go all the way to crystal glass, baby. Wow. Noted. Apparently we may need more lead. Yeah, we produce pretty much all the lead in the Russian market, don't we? I'm kind of noticing that. Well, let's make sure we've got enough into Briz, because that's going to be important as the potential center for my glassware. And there's also too much glass in the market. About porcelain? Afghanistan market. Well, we'll have to wait for a bit. Essentially, break ranks. Ouch. Alright. Well, we tried. Like, I would like freedom of conscience, sure. But is it feasible? Not really. You aren't capable of this revolt. We're fine. Alright, and now it's time to resume mechanical workshops. Adventures upon a curse. I mean, so be it. Like, if the intelligentsia become more powerful, I'm fine with that. That's, generally speaking, beneficial. I don't even have that many radicals, hilariously. Yet they still revolt. You have a hammer. I guess that doesn't really matter if we progress the Civil War. Alright. Yeah, we have no available agitator currently. Yeah, help him out. Alright. So yeah, the opium plantations are now being built in Arabistan, which isn't bad. Like, now we have the whole trading with Qing thing again. Murderers, cried the crowd. Industrialists are pretty loyal, but they're still not going to help here. Handedness. Yeah. You should stand down. Of course, his heir apparent isn't going to be any better. Enacting homesteading would be great if I could do that. Like, I need the landowners to be a bit more loyal, though. Ugh. There you go, baby. Alright. Yeah, if they can get to plus 11, it actually becomes possible for me to just kind of pass homesteading. Rebels Doctor. I've issued demands. Insurrectionary, yeah, no. Let's concede to some minor demands. That gets them, you know, to +2. Which means they should stop supporting the revolution. They aren't. Pro tip. +2. It's done. Ammunition is an input goods shortage in the Russian market. Yeah, I'm kind of concerned with the amount of money I'm managing to spend right now. Yeah, 7,000 of that is to Bukhara for war reps, which should go down in time. And yeah, I mean, we're okay. I don't have any decrees active, unfortunately. Yeah. Alright, so I'm just going to try and wait out with the landowners for a bit and chill towards potential homesteading. Because the landowners should be getting fairly loyal fairly quickly here. Currently I have a cautious leader, which helps. So that'll be good. The glassworks is actually doing pretty well. Ideally, we need to find somewhere we can export glass to. Alright, so what in general does this market need more of? Clothing? Clothing, eh? Well, how are we doing for infrastructure? So you're saying I can support like 10 more textile mills here just fine? We're good. Alright. Let's get the Bessemer process up and running. Gas streetlights, market squares. I don't know about public trams, but you know what? Screw it. Go for it. All right. Wagon camps should upgrade. Brave engineer. Oh, thank goodness. a lot of construction. Well. And just let a couple more opium plantations fill out. Oh, wow. There isn't even peasants here anymore. Yeah, that's growing pretty decently. Language attraction, unrecognized regional power, right? Yeah, I'm gonna gain recognition from someone. Oh yeah, Mysore got independent. Oh, shit, you're a protectorate. Well, I guess that explains why Russia joined against me. Embargo, wow. Okay. The Ottomans are looking a little iffy right now. Interesting. They appear to have 168 battalions, but all of those battalions are actually just like basic line infantry, so I'm not far behind. Although I think the main problem would be economy and actually supporting that. I need better tax laws if I'm to pull that off. I mean, honestly. There. That flattens things out a bit. Duo. You know, let them fight. Authoritarian. Jingoist. Fair enough. Yeah. Alright, we're up to plus 10. Good. Yeah, as long as we just keep waiting a bit longer, there is huge potential to enact homesteading. And unacceptable government. Petit bourgeois also will be in. Can I? No, they're not a real. They're not a real interest group. But yeah. We have a growing number of loyalists at least, so that's good. Alright, so this is looking pretty nice. And I mean, we almost have mechanized workshops, so that's good. Yeah, that'll help the furniture manufactories and textile mills. The whole one furniture manufactory we have here. Well, I shouldn't complain. And it's actually fairly productive, so... Great Britain is damaging relations. Yeah, Sind is improving relations. So as long as there is a barrier between us, I'm not super threatened by the British, but we'll see. Yeah. What a nice bonus. Okay. Hold on, investment pool transfer. Landowners petition government. Pass agrarianism in the next 5 years. Alright. That kind of puts me on a bit of a timeline here. Oof. We lost. Lost some interest there. I'm trying to think. Is there any way I can, like, get you guys a little bit more loyal? Unfortunately, probably not, really. Go for chemical bleaching. Yeah, don't need much loyalty. I literally just need +1. And theoretically, I've got free reign to pass whatever I want. I guess this is how. Do I do it, though? I mean, I think so. I think so. Because, like, we're talking about the potential to then either get rid of slavery or get rid of tenant farming. Both of which would be pretty massive blows to the landowners, you know? It is pretty tempting. But, yeah, I'm thinking, like, I can then switch around, maybe. No, I mean, the landowners are still going to maintain relevance for far too long, I fear. They're actually becoming less loyal. So, that's a problem. Alright, mechanized workshops, sewing machines, get going. I mean, in general, I think I'm going to try and develop my wood at this point. It's probably not a bad call, because it is pretty profitable. And gives, like, the industrialists a pretty broad power base. And it is super in demand, even in the Russian market. So. And let's maybe get one more construction sector while we're here. Just to speed up my development a little bit more, you know? Because it's always good to see. Green line must go up. Speaking of which, how am I doing on that? We're number 13 worldwide. We are only like 2 million behind the Ottoman Empire. And you can see the ability of them to maintain an army. Like, I just need to reform my tax laws. So, desperately. Yeah, the industrialists are going to be my friends here. Chemical bleaching. So now, stuff upgrades. Paper bleaching, perfect. Glassworks, yeah, here we are. Bone china. Alright, so now that I'm making bone china, you know, a little bit of trade with the British, right? Alright. Yeah, intensive agriculture, I guess. In all seriousness, for God's sakes, I need my stock exchange. That gets me another 10% market access price impact. I need like 3 more universities stat. Alright. The industrialists are gaining power. Always good to see. And like, eventually combined, this will be a vaguely acceptable government. Hey, 101. You know what that means. Well, I removed the consumption tax on tea and replaced it in total with services. Perfect. Yeah, that gets me a fair bit more money. You know what? Let's max out the construction sector in this Fahan here. Universities into Briz. That'll help. That'll help a lot. And then just a boatload of logging camps from here out. Which, I mean, it's just good money. There's a lot of support for per capita taxation. You're just straight up an abolitionist. Well, that explains why you two are struggling to get along worse than usual. Yeah, I can use you to try and abolish slavery as long as these guys can get a little bit more loyal. We just need a little bit more loyal, you know? Of course, they're going to get very angry in 32 months, so... I guess that's reality. I need to push for per capita taxation here and now. While I can, you know? Can I even make ammunition? Artillery, but no. Also, get a couple more of those. Fair enough. All right. Glassworks is doing alright. You're not doing super well. Dyes are very expensive. I see. Yes, in both the local economy and the Russian market. Let's get some dye plantations built there.
Oh.
Portugal has started damaging relations. Really? Even you, Portugal? Sure. Yeah, it's not great. The British Raj is now reducing relations. Man, I am public enemy number 1. And only friends... Oh my god, yeah, I am. I am Persia, aren't I? Everyone hates me except Russia, who I am suddenly developing very close ties to. Yep. Also, I think there's a large war in Germany. I mean, I shouldn't fight Punjab. Punjab actually has a real army, I'm pretty sure. And a very good one at that. 100 troops, and I think it's mostly line infantry. Yeah, so. Let's not do anything crazy here. Alright. Somewhere, natural harbors, but also the BAM Narmshan, Narnshir Oasis or whatever. Scrap the current draft and go for a rewrite. Alright. Man, this thing's doing rather well for itself. There's not really a ton of peasants here. There's at least migration, which is good. Yeah. God. Per capita taxation's another 30 grand. Like, I just need to get that. I'm in much better shape. And stock exchange will also be huge, generally speaking, for me. Yeah, I've kind of got to help with society check, I think, at this point. There. And yeah, you can see that was a pretty solid boost. 10% less local pricing. That will... Central banditry. It's another friggin' stall, too. Good lord. Alright, well, that stall was another 10%. I've been hit with nothing but stall after stall here. Come on. Alright. But yeah, that's helping our standard of living a little bit. Yeah, we have boatloads of loyalists all over the place, which is great. Organized crap. Yeah, put some funds into stamping it out. I can afford it. On that note, maybe a couple more construction sectors out here. There's like still 200,000 peasants. We apparently have enough iron. Which is shocking. Yeah, not enough qualifications for a fully staffed building. Fair enough. Well, you know what? The capital could use development. So let's get coal mines. Development in the capital is worth twice as much, so... Alright. We're unfortunately running out of time to pull this off, but... I think we'll get there. Yeah, we still got 6 months. Yep. Alright, so Prussia's gonna put the old federation together. I'm starting to feel a little more confident I should be able to go up against Afghanistan as well, since at this point, they don't have line infantry, and I think I should be good to begin upgrading myself to it. 2020. Perfect. Alright. So yeah. Coal mines, check. 21%. Yeah, you guys are getting nice and powerful now. That's exactly what I need. 4 weeks, come on. I don't suppose they've gotten slightly more loyal. They actually have. They are just barely outside of the pain zone, which is great. Yeah, they will just barely not revolt. Good news. Oh, and you're now a jingoist too. Sway them with a tax cut. That's alright. Then yeah, we're gonna get there. A little bit further. God, that extra tax money will be so ginormous. Like 31,000 extra. Alright. I don't know, is it worth getting the new PMs here? Well, maybe sometimes. Like, you'd think the steel mill would just be hiring people left, right, and center, but I guess not. Intelligentsia really aren't much of a threat. Yeah, the industrialists are actually capable of ruling on their own as well now. And I can get off of autocracy. I could actively push for voting, but I'm pretty sure that will break the landowners. Landowners are just in general pretty pissed right now, so I think I'd do nothing is the answer. You know? I think maybe I just restore the government to something like this. And let them just relax. Relax for a little bit. You know? Like, they are getting weaker, even with all their bonuses. As I continue to construct things everywhere, take away their peasants that work the land, and put them in factories. I mean, the logging camps are being massively successful, so, you know, logging camps are actually kind of a great early industrialization. Okay, so we're actually done. The first tier, nice. Let's do dialectics. Yeah, that'll be good. But yeah, like, you can see just how quickly powerful it's making the industrialists. Alright. Let's get 8 new construction sectors out here. And also maybe a couple of railways to facilitate. But yeah. Yeah, there's still 266,000 peasants here. There's only like 20,000 peasants left here. Which is good. also going to try and put a couple of lead mines in the capital here, just to get the last of the peasants out, because if I get rid of the last of the peasants there, then that will be a bigger blow to the landowners. Yeah. Like, I can pretty quickly, slowly start, like, just moving them into relevance. They're getting there. They are getting there. Like, especially once, you know, I start actually spending all this money I'm building up. Yeah. Get a couple new construction sectors in Tabriz. And I think I can do, like... How much do these actually take? 2 each. Alright. So I can get 2 more. That actually needing the railways. Wood. But honestly, once the railway is done, should probably just put the rest at the top here. I'll put the other railway at the top. But yeah, like we are about to basically start mooning in terms of economics. It should be pretty good. Alright. Production-wise, the next things are nitroglycerin and then, yeah, baking powder. Fair enough. Alright. So yeah, this should get rid of pretty much the rest of the peasants. A movement for homesteading, okay. Like in practice, yes, but... Or no, sorry, in theory, yes. In practice, I don't think I can do it. The landowners are still too powerful. Although it's not like the industrialists aren't just starting to completely dominate and run away with it here, you know? You know, we're down to just 1 million peasants, and that's the big number that you have to kind of deal with. If you reduce the count of peasants, then it's all good. Oh wow, France is defeating Prussia. That's a little bit concerning. It's an Orleanist too. It's not even like you know, Bonaparte. Honestly, that's probably part of the reason they're doing okay. Oh. So, how are my landowners doing? They're at -6, so I still can't pass a -5 law. Because honestly, moving to oligarchy would be pretty helpful. As that would give the political strength of capitalists plus 25%. That'd be another big blow to the landowners, as the capitalists are just going to kind of vacuum up all the influence. Yeah, I don't want to fight the landowners, so it seems like it's just easier to assimilate them, if you will. In the meantime, I think that's a good place for me to end my episode here. Thank you everyone for watching. I've been your Leo Skilvin. I will see you guys next time. Take care, folks. Have a good night.